Today we're taking a look at what I believe to be one of the best survivability builds in Warframe. Now that's a big statement because there are many Warframes that have great survivability. Wisp with her pods, Octavia with Metronome, Revenant with his Reeve, and so many more. But this Dagath build is special because we have accomplished through many hours of trials and tribulations, this Dagath build has up to a 99% pure invulnerability. Meaning you cannot be damaged, you cannot be killed for 99% of your playing time. In the other roughly 1%, you are invisible. So technically you are invisible much higher than that 1%. But for that 1% where you are not invincible, you are invisible. We're going to go over build and playstyle, but before we do, please make sure you smash that subscribe button. It really does help with the YouTube algorithms, and it'd be greatly appreciated. And while you're at it, make sure you hit that bell icon so you don't miss any future Warframe videos. Dagath's first ability, Word Siths, try saying that 5 times fast. Now, her Siths come out in 360-degree radius and aggressively seek out enemies. So as soon as they hit an enemy, they instantly apply slow and viral along with spreading doom. Now doom is Dagath's second ability, which puts a Sith over the head of an enemy, and a portion of that damage is revisited 2 seconds later. For this build, we are not using doom because we are using Dagath's new augment called Spectral Spirit. As soon as you hit the third ability, which is Grave Spirit, along with the augment mod, you instantly take on the spectral form, which makes you invulnerable for a set duration. This is one of the most powerful augment mods in the game. Let's take a look at what it says. Immediately assume spectral form, 100% chance for weapons and abilities to apply doom. Now, kills outside spectral form decrease its cooldown by 1 second. With this augment, we have literally no need for ability number 2, Doom, anymore because we are now spreading Doom with all of our abilities and weapons. Yeah, that is crazy powerful. Now for the subsume ability I chose to go with is Caliban's Sentient Wrath for a few reasons. First, it gels really well with the playstyle of the build. It also makes enemies 100% more vulnerable to our damage, and on top of that, it's a great crowd control ability because if the enemy does not die by the initial attack, they're lifted into the air where they cannot attack you back. Now, alternatively, you could go with Roar for more added damage, but I think Sentient Wrath has some really good synergy and feels natural with the playstyle. Dagath's fourth ability is Rakali's Cavalry, sending out Phantom Kites in a straight line, and they strip all defenses, including shields and armor, along with applying huge viral damage, and they can hit enemies multiple times. Alright, now that we fully understand Dagath's abilities, let's take a look at the mods, arcanes, and shards, along with the companion, which is absolutely critical to this build's success. Alright, quick look at how we have the shards set up. Now, this is a flex spot. You can put whatever you like here. I just prefer to have a green one in there for a little bit of extra corrosive damage. Now, we also have one for added ability, 2 more for added ability strength, and those are really important, and I'll tell you why in a little bit. Now, this one is critically important because your third ability is super slow to cast, so make sure you put a Talforged Amber Archon Shard in there, and you want it to look something like this overall. Alright, here's the mod setup. Feel free to take a snapshot, pause the video, make sure you get those mods in there. But here's the overall synopsis of the build. So what we've done here is, along with those Crimson Shards, adding some more ability strength, growing power, and Molt Augment. And Molt Augment adds 60% ability strength. Growing power adds 25%. So along with those two and the shards, it brings our strength to 300%. Now, there's a big reason we want that 300% is because we want Rakali's Cavalry to have a defense reduction of 100%, and we want Sentient Wrath to have a damage vulnerability of 100%, along with, and this is really, really important, while we are using Grave Spirit, so along with that augment mod, Spectral Spirit, we are invulnerable. While we are invulnerable, we get these bonuses. We get the critical damage bonus and the Doom critical damage bonus, and that scales with strength. So it's actually closer to 300% Doom critical damage. That is crazy, off the charts high. And our invulnerability time is closer to 31 seconds with Molt efficiency because it adds 36% to that 27 seconds. So that's about 31 seconds. It feels great in your thumb while you're playing the build. You don't have to micromanage it at all. It feels really, really good overall. All right, let's talk real quick about Dagath's passive. We do not want to skip over this. This is crazy, crazy important. So Dagath has a really strong passive. There's a 35% chance that energy and health orbs will be 300, meaning 3 times more effective on Dagath. So here's the thing with Dagath. So while she is in Spectral Spirit, and this will be 99% of the time, every single enemy you kill will drop a health orb. Since you are dropping health orbs on every single kill, we are using Equilibrium. It turns our health orbs into energy. So you will never, ever run out of energy. You won't even come close to spending your energy, even with your 45% efficiency. Not even close. Every single kill will give you energy. It's freaking amazing. Go try it out, guys. It's going to blow your mind how this works, how effective this really is. A 35% chance to make it 300% more stronger on every single health orb. It's crazy. All right, now this is really important, the companion. We're using the Shade Prime. Now, the weapon the Shade Prime uses is really not that important, but here's a quick look at the build that I'm currently using. I'm spreading cold and gas for added CC ability. But that's not really important. What's really important on the Shade Prime is to make sure you have Ghost on. So DE has updated this particular mod. So it actually works really well now. Anything that is in your line of sight, so anything that your camera is seeing, if there is an enemy in that 24-meter radius, you are going to be cloaked almost immediately. It is a little bit buggy, I will say that, but for the most part, it works really well. So as your invulnerability time is running out, 5 seconds or so before it runs out, just stop using your weapons so your Ghost will allow you to be cloaked again, because if you are using weapons, it will not cloak you. If you are using your abilities, you can stay cloaked the entire time. So if you don't feel like using your weapons at all, well, you're going to stay cloaked 100% of the time. If you want to use weapons, as soon as you use your weapons, you come out of cloak. And then there is a reset timer on being recloaked for about 7 to 8 seconds. So just be wary of that in your gameplay. As your invulnerability is running out, down around 5 seconds or so, stop using your weapon. Start using your abilities, you will be recloaked and you will not get hit. That's going to wrap up our look at the invulnerable Dagath build. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. If you did, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. I will see you guys in the next one. I'm out.